Hi Taurus, welcome to your August 2021 reading. I can't believe that and we're like a week into August already too. Like everything is just moving so fast. We're doing this video the day before that new moon in Leo squares off for Uranus. So I think the biggest question for yourself for this reading is, have you already seen what needs to be changed? Did you take advantage of the sun in Leo squaring Uranus, Mercury in Leo squaring Uranus? Have you allowed yourself to look at all of that? Because then it happens again only at trines in Virgo, right? So a lot of changes, a lot of changes. If your life looks anything like it did at this time last year, I would be a little bit worried, to be quite honest, because there's so many things that are showing you the differences that need to be made. It's kind of hard. I mean, I feel like most of you are probably listening to what the universe wants of you. Some of you might still be hiding. Let's see. The only way that I would think that some of you guys might still be hiding behind this is of like a fear that you would fail at whatever change. Oh yeah, 10 of Swords flying out when I said that. So needing to have like a conversation with yourself where you're not vacillating on everything. This Virgo or air sign, it could be a Virgo and or an air sign, is really important within the decisions that you're making. Since they're the first thing that came out. So the Hermit, this is also telling you that during all of that alone time, during that time that you sort of pull away from everybody, allowing yourself to dig a little bit deeper inside instead of just letting it be, instead of like distracting yourself with a video game or distracting yourself with the TV or distracting yourself with being on the phone or being, whatever it is that you're doing. Because there's a decision that you're having to make, and it has to do with an air sign. It has to do with either an air sign or a Virgo, or maybe both. The Two of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords. And here's the thing, you guys, this is such a passive aggressive way to say, I don't wanna. Like, do you not want to make the decisions? Because the universe can absolutely do that for you if that's something that you're willing to accept. But that's when the tower moments start to come. There's some kind of decision that you're having to really ask yourself about. And with the energies focusing on family, with the energies focusing on your own stability, how you feel family and stability is for you. But here's the thing. Remember how I said, the universe can come in and make the decision for you if you really want it. That's where the Judgment card comes along. And then we have the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. And honestly, the longer you sit here and wait for a sign or wait for the universe to show up or wait for anything to happen, the harder that 10 of Swords is going to feel. Because first, that 10 of Swords is saying that you're coming to the end of a cycle. You're coming to the end of a cycle that was extremely painful for a very long time. And you have decisions that you need to make in order to progress forward, in order to move forward. And the universe isn't playing anymore. It's now or it's now. It's now where you can be locked into that misery for a little longer if you want. You can just keep going through that cycle, right? Because that's what happens when we don't make the decisions for our heart and we make the decisions more for What would they say? How would they feel? How would they, not you, when you're asking how other people would look at the decisions that you're making based, or, you know, either other people or your intuition. That's what this is. You're refusing to see that if you were to just take your defenses down, those Two of Swords, take your defenses down, take that blindfold off, it's really not all that bad. And the answer is probably sitting in front of you anyways, waiting to reveal itself. But you have to take the journey, because so what's the Hermit? The Hermit energy is about taking that journey within. We take that trek up that mountain. It really isn't fun. We only have a lantern with us. But we do it, and we get to the top of that mountain, and we have our connection with Source, and we take that journey back down the mountain, and we tell it to all the people. That's what the Hermit's journey is. So if you're willing to do that and willing to allow yourself to see everything clear, this won't be so painful. That ending, that part where we think all of the reasons why. The Ten of Swords is all of the reasons why everything could go wrong at any given moment, at any given time. Woe is me, right? And we can either allow the universe to come in and make that Ten of Swords harder on us, or we can take accountability and responsibility for it ourselves and face it head on. Whatever decision you have, I don't know if this is the ending of a relationship. I don't know if it's the ending of a job. I don't know if it's the ending of whatever cycle it is that's coming to a close for you. You're worrying so much about the other people involved. How much are they worrying about you? You see? That's what we need to know. How many people are concerned with your well-being while you're concerned with everybody's well-being here, or how it's going to look, or how it's going to turn out, or whatever questions you're having to ask yourself. What about your well-being? What about what you want? Right? And a Taurus doesn't ask themselves that very, very well. So, all right. So if you would like to get the clarifying answers to all of these questions, you can catch the extended by becoming a member by clicking the join button underneath the video, or going to the description box and going over to Patreon and becoming a member there. Or you can support me by going to Vimeo and just getting the video there, or you can get the whole package, which also includes all of the weekly energy updates for the month, including the tarot energy updates too. I love you guys. I hope you have a really wonderful August. I'll see you in the extended. Bye.